Do you remember the 1999 MTV Movie Awards? Because they were cinematic.
There's some fine-looking in this room tonight, I'll tell you that much.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Just like my previous videos, I've been going back and covering the most messy and chaotic award shows, and the 1999 MTV Movie Awards are no exception. So let's get right into it. Right before I get into it, I need to say again that a lot of you are still choosing to not subscribe to me. Come on guys, sugar babes, push the button. Now, I could not find a link to the pre-show red carpet, however the final minute is included in the main show footage. The only notable thing that I can talk about is this guy in the background doing something obscene. Hopping right into the main show, it starts off with a parody of Austin Powers, The Spy Who Shagged Me. We enter into Dr. Evil's lair where we get to see Mike Myers reprising his role as Dr. Evil. Dr. Evil is talking to this year's host of the awards, Lisa Kudrow. She is sitting next to Seth Green, reprising his role as Dr. Evil's son, Scott Evil. Dr. Evil tells them both to
We just want to.
Why do you?
We're just.
You with your anytime.
Dr. Evil talks about how he likes to kidnap award show hosts, including Billy Crystal, who is known for hosting some of the Oscars. Maybe I'll have to check some of those out. Billy Crystal then sings a medley referencing the movies that are nominated at this year's awards.
Love you, Mary.
Something about Mary.
Oh, yes, we do. Though your blonde hair is full, up and still is goo.
After the medley is finished, we get a plot twist. Billy Crystal is actually Austin Powers.
It was all a lie.
I guess the big reveal of Billy Crystal actually being Austin Powers is enough for Dr. Evil to just flee, and that's the end of the skit. The way that they introduce all of the celebrity guests at this year's awards is really smart. They make it like a movie trailer.
Ben Affleck, Jim Carrey, Jackie Chan, Rachel Lee Cook, Cameron Diaz, Andy Dick.
Lisa then comes out to the stage and instantly starts doing her classic Kudrow-isms.
Welcome to the 1999 MTV Movie Awards. So now, all right.
Lisa Kudrow is very, all right. She then does something very YouTube circa 2012, a Q&A with the audience. Someone from the audience asks her this.
I was wondering if you could tell me who's going to win Best Movie?
Sure. Rush Hour.
Janine Garofalo then responds by saying this.
Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Janine.
Rush Hour is not nominated for Best Movie.
Okay, that's not a question.
Dylan McDermott, not to be confused with Dermot Mulroney, SNL deep cut right there, you guys, then asks Lisa this.
What's going to happen next year with Ross and Rachel and that whole thing?
No, I'm not going to talk about that right now. So, what's wrong with you?
Katie Holmes then asks Lisa this.
Do you have anything to eat?
Okay, so no more questions.
Courtney Love and James Van Der Beek then come out to the stage to present the award for Best On-Screen Duo.
I have this totally hot idea for a movie that we could do together. It's about this totally hot rock star that falls in love with this totally hot football player. What do you think?
Well, would you play the football player?
Courtney cannot read her lines because of how dreamy James Van Der Beek is.
Okay, my crush on you right now is consuming me. You just better present because I'm going to jump on your head.
I bet you I can get her to like me by prom.
Bet you I can get him to give me his underwear.
Yeah, well, I'll pay you to bet me to give you his underwear.
The nominees are Freddie Prinze Jr. and Rachel Lee Cook, and She's All That, Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz, There's Something About Mary, Nicolas Cage and Meg Ryan, City of Angels, Ben Affleck and Liv Tyler, Armageddon, and Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, Rush Hour. To me, when I think of duo, I think of like partners in crime, not love interests, and I guess everyone else agreed because Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker win. Whitney Houston then comes out to the stage with her iconic asymmetrical power bob to introduce Will Smith doing a performance of Wild Wild West. Will Smith rocks up onto the stage on a horse. Kool Moe Dee and Drew Hill join Will on stage, and there is also a special guest feature by Cisco. Will Smith really was the main pop girl in the late 90s. Near the end of the performance, Will Smith channels his inner Janet Jackson. And then we get a surprise performance by Stevie Wonder. Tobey Maguire and Heather Graham then come out to the stage to present the award for Breakthrough Female. Tobey clarifies the criteria of this award, and I'm glad he does because otherwise the nominees are very confusing.
It doesn't have to be an actor's first film to qualify as a breakthrough performance.
The nominees are Katie Holmes in Disturbing Behavior, Rachel Lee Cook in She's All That, Cate Blanchett in Elizabeth, Brandy in I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, and Catherine Zeta-Jones in The Mask of Zorro. Katie Holmes wins. Hugh Grant and Selma Hayek then come out to the stage, and let's just pause for a second. Is this a ass bob? I'm inclined to say no because she looks amazing and I feel like a ass bob has negative connotations, but what do you guys think? They both present the award for Best Comedic Performance. Now, before you even see the nominees, who do you think is winning? Right. The nominees are Ben Stiller, There's Something About Mary, Chris Rock, Lethal Weapon 4, Cameron Diaz, There's Something About Mary, Chris Tucker, Rush Hour, and Adam Sandler, Waterboy. Now, who do you think is winning? Adam Sandler wins because, duh. He uses that voice that he always uses.
First of all, I want to thank you all from the bottom of my heart for this award.
He then spends like a minute and a half talking about how he is thankful that his parents got it on.
It allowed him to get the proper traction he needed to perform his famous 8-minute Humpty Hump love pump.
We then get a movie trailer spoof of Armageddon called Armageddon Sink. Asteroids are plummeting towards Earth, but it is not an asteroid, it's actually an asterisk from the band Bewitched. There is only one group of astronauts that can save the planet, and they are in sync. The biggest thing since sliced bread in 1999. They then parody the scene in Armageddon with the animal crackers.
I don't think an animal cracker really qualifies as a cracker.
Why?
Well, putting cheese on something is sort of a defining characteristic of what makes a cracker a cracker.
I don't like this. Guys, stop it. I said stop it. Ow.
Ben Affleck seems to approve of the parody. Dylan McDermott, once again not to be confused with Dermot Mulroney, and Kate Hudson then come out to the stage. Dylan asks the question of when does a boy become a man? And Kate Hudson says this.
Well, probably when he can stand in front of a national audience and secure enough in his masculinity admit that each one of the nominees has a great ass. So, come on, admit it.
Okay, I'm sorry I brought it up. Here are the nominees.
I guess this suggests that Dylan is not yet a man. They then both present the award for Breakthrough Male. The nominees are Ray Allen, He Got Game, Chris Rock, Lethal Weapon 4, Josh Hartnett, Halloween H2O 20 Years Later, Joseph Fiennes, Shakespeare in Love, and James Van Der Beek, Varsity Blues. James Van Der Beek wins, and he says this.
Varsity Blues would not have been possible without the work of a number of very dedicated and very talented football players and strippers.
Jay-Z and Rebecca Romaine then come out to the stage to present the award for Best Action Sequence. Jay-Z is nervous because of Rebecca's beauty.
One thing better than a good action. You making me nervous, though.
This was before he started dating Beyonce. This is kind of crazy. In Love. The nominees are the car chase in France scene in Ronin, the asteroids destroyed New York City scene in Armageddon, the Normandy beach scene in Saving Private Ryan, and driving through a building scene in Lethal Weapon 4. The scene in Armageddon wins. Resident Hot People Ricky Martin and Catherine Zeta-Jones come out to the stage to present the award for Best Kiss. Ricky Martin is clocking into work by continuously putting those rumors to rest.
Would you act with me, baby?
Oh, yeah.
A little bit of that?
I've come over all hot and sweaty all of a sudden.
The nominees for Best Kiss are Gwyneth Paltrow and Joseph Fiennes, Shakespeare in Love, Jeremy Irons and Dominique Swain in Lolita. This is absolutely insane that this was nominated.
It's getting weird.
Let's move on. Ben Stiller and Cameron Diaz in There's Something About Mary, George Clooney and Jennifer Lopez in Out of Sight, and Matt Dillon, Denise Richards, and Nev Campbell in Wild Things. The kiss in Shakespeare in Love wins. Gwyneth Paltrow accepts the award in a pre-recorded acceptance speech, and she says what we're all thinking.
Who would have ever thought that a sweet period romance kiss would beat out modern day three-way? I would have voted the other way personally, but we thanks very much.
Omar Epps and Taye Diggs then come out to introduce Kid Rock doing a performance of Ba Wada Ba.
My name is
We then get a skit where Lisa is in a meeting applying for the position of this year's host, except the meeting is not with the MTV board, but with the board of Jedis. Yoda, being like 800 years old, keeps on asking Lisa the same question until she snaps.
How feel you?
A little afraid.
How feel you?
I'm a little afraid.
How feel you? How feel you?
Stop it.
But her spunk got her the job. That sounded weird. Samuel L. Jackson and Jake Lloyd then come out to the stage. Jake is on Samuel's back, dressing up as Darth Vader. Marilyn Manson is not impressed. They then both present the award for Best Villain. The nominees are Stephen Dorff, Blade, Chucky in Bride of Chucky, Jet Li in Lethal Weapon 4, Matt Dillon in There's Something About Mary, and Rose McGowan, Jawbreaker. And the winner is... what was that?
It's a tie.
It's a tie? Now hold up, hold on. This is the first tie that I've come across when making one of these videos.
Matt Dillon in Something About Mary and Stephen Dorff in Blade.
Matt Dillon couldn't be there to accept the award, but Stephen Dorff comes up to the stage and slips up on his words.
Thank you very much to MTV and everybody that voted for me. Chucky, better luck next time.
Better luck next time? That sounds like he's kind of doing a New Zealand accent. After Stephen disses Chucky, it cuts to a shot of Chucky in the audience pulling the bird.
And you do it like this. Hey man. Hey.
Kerry Russell and Brendan Fraser then come out to the stage to present the award for Best Female Performance. The nominees are Cameron Diaz, There's Something About Mary, Jennifer Lopez, Out of Sight, Liv Tyler, Armageddon, Gwyneth Paltrow, Shakespeare in Love, and Jennifer Love Hewitt, Can't Hardly Wait. Cameron Diaz wins, and once again she is not there in person to accept the award because she is filming in Paris, but she does do a pre-recorded acceptance speech, and gosh darn it, she is damn charming.
There's something about the Farrelly brothers, something about Ben Stiller, something about Matt Dillon, and I guess there's something about me too.
Well done, mama.
Rose McGowan and Jon Stewart then come out to the stage to present the award for Best Fight. The nominees are Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker versus the Chinese gang Rush Hour, Wesley Snipes versus the vampires in Blade, Antonio Banderas versus Catherine Zeta-Jones in The Mask of Zorro, and Ben Stiller versus Puffy the dog in There's Something About Mary. Ben Stiller versus Puffy the dog wins. They then give us a BTS on how they actually filmed the scene because they did not use a real dog, they used CGI. Right. Ben Stiller then brings out the entire team of like 50 people that were responsible for creating the CGI dog before bringing out the actual dog onto the stage. We then get another classic Kudrowism with Keanu Reeves.
You're the one.
You're the one.
No, you're the one.
No, you're the one. You're the one.
You're the one.
No. You're
Yeah, but small talk's hard.
Small talk is hard, I agree. The man that got a brand new set of teeth just to get the role in Armageddon, Ben Affleck, and Kevin Smith then come out to the stage. Kevin talks about how hard it is to make a big impression on MTV, so Ben helps him out by doing this.
Why don't you say so?
Gay rights, I guess. They then present the award for Best New Filmmaker to Guy Ritchie for Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Guy Ritchie says this.
I'm so scared my arse is clapping.
Lisa Kudrow then comes out to the stage to present the award for... Best Dramatic Pause. The nominees are Blade.
What do you have to frost?
Soldier. Deep Impact.
I'm still here.
And Meet Joe Black.
Now, who the hell are you?
And the winner is...
Sean Hattersley and Rachel Lee Cook come out to introduce Robbie Williams doing Millennium. Janine Garofalo and Mike Myers come out to the stage to present the award for Best Male Performance by saying this.
I have a
I don't.
And so here are the nominees for Best Male Performance.
The nominees are Ben Affleck in Armageddon, Jim Carrey in The Truman Show, Adam Sandler in The Waterboy, Will Smith in Enemy of the State, and Tom Hanks in Saving Private Ryan. Jim Carrey, looking super hippy-dippy, wins. He talks about getting snubbed at the Oscars, not even getting a nomination for Best Actor, so he is no longer dancing for the man and is now being his true self. He thanks his biker friends.
I'd like to accept this award on behalf of my new biker friends.
He then tells MTV to play more Foghat.
Would it kill you every once in a while to play a little Foghat?
He thanks all of the ladies in the house, including Courtney Love, and then he says this.
There's some fine looking in this room tonight, I'll tell you that much.
Selma is in shock. He then finishes his acceptance speech by singing some lyrics from Eric Clapton's Let It Grow.
Love is lovely.
Keanu Reeves and Jennifer Lopez then come out to the stage to present the award for Best Movie. The nominees are The Truman Show, Shakespeare in Love, There's Something About Mary, Saving Private Ryan, and Armageddon. There's Something About Mary wins. The Farrelly brothers come up to the stage to accept the award, and Marilyn Manson does not look happy about it. He must have been a Shakespeare in Love stan. And that is the end of the 1999 MTV Movie Awards. These kind of went off without a hitch. No mess in sight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave a comment down below telling me which award show I should cover next. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya!
It's all over. It's all over.